About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch coming your way next.
Atlanta Braves.
Man at first, Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 0-2 now. Line to left, and that's a base hit. One out, runner at second. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Gerald Raymond.
The third baseman.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Stay hot. Here you go.
0-1 now. That one laced to center and a base hit. Harris headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Here's Brian Riccio.
Batting seven. The shortstop.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Batting eight.
And next for Atlanta, Ralph Cortez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The pitch. The other way. And that one gets down, fair ball. And that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants nothing. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Now batting, the center field.
Toribio leads off second with nobody out.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Hard hit left side. Could be extra bases. Toribio coming home. Bellinger throws to second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one.
Digging in, Francesco Del Villar.
Up next to the Giants.
The 0-2.
Francesco.
This to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and they got him.
The batter, the first baseman, Luis Toribio.
And now it's going to be Gerald Raymond. And he's already singled in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch, not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat.
He can't get there. It's a base hit, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out. Runner at second. Now in for the Braves, Brian Rocchio.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Right here.
Brian.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw. Save.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Runner on at third, one gone. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
So digging in, Gerald Raymond. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Here we go. Look for a strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. It's 7-5.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ryan Rocchio. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch is popped up. Luciano makes the play. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
So up next, Ralph Cortez. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Movement in the bullpen. Jeffrey Calderon preparing to come on if needed. Number 84, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Go now, 1 at a time.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side, and that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 9-5. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Welcome back. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Joe Rizzo.
Joe Rizzo.
The 1-2. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now
this was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Gerald Raymond. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's out to center field. Ramos in position. And it's caught for the out. And next for Atlanta, Gerald Raymond. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one in the air center field. That's back. And out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-9. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here. We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.